Hey, Eagle Song Gardener here. Today we're planting winter squash. We're down at our friend's field, big farm down in the valley where we live, and I just want to show you how we plant our winter squash. So this is a squash that was actually the best squash I ate last winter at my house. I saved the seed. I have no idea what the squash is, but it's seeds put in these small 6-pack trays. When we buy plants at the nursery or the big box store, we just keep these trays in service until they actually give themselves up. So it keeps going around and round. So the best thing is to put one seed per cell in these big 6-packs if that's what you've got. When you get ready to take them out, you need to pinch the bottom. The bottoms are actually pretty soft because the roots are down into the bottom of this tray. And this is how we know that these plants are ready to go into the ground. So that's how you get them in and out of the tray. Then we have our hole here in the ground. And so we're working with a fairly loamy but heavy clay soil here. You can see it's clay because when I pack it like that with my hand, it's pretty solid. All right, so clay is great because it holds water. But we also are putting in half composted barn cleanings as our mulch. So this is going to go way down in, and then we have this top dressing of mulch, composted manure and straw. The clay holds 50% water, but the compost holds 150% water. 3 times its weight, I think, is what it is. I'm going to check on that because that's an important thing to know. Sand holds hardly any water at all. The water goes right through. So knowing your soil type is important so you know how to prepare for the crops that you want to plant. Why are we planting winter squash? Well, I plant winter squash because once it's in the ground, there's very little care. I may have to come and put a little mulch of straw around these to keep the moisture in the ground. We know it's going to rain in the next 2 days, so we're going to get this watered in. The date is May 20th, and so we're really catching the weather, working with nature, always trying to think about how would nature do this. Of course, she would never plant squash, but that's not true because she did sometime way back when, and people have been selecting over time for the best tasting, longest lasting squashes that they can keep. A very nutrient dense food. It requires no preservation. You can just harvest in the fall and they last until the next spring in your cellar, or well, actually in your we just put them in our washroom because they don't want to be in a cold dark place. They like to be out in the light. So that's winter squash, a tutorial from Eagle Song Gardener. You can come visit us, eaglesong-gardener.com, and check out the classes we offer at Croft Garden, our home place. And we have a YouTube channel now. Eagle Song Gardener is on YouTube, and that's where these videos are going to end up. So we've got a lot of things going on. We want to have you come visit anytime you can, and be well, travel safe. We'll see you next time.